After a thrilling race in Imola, Formula One is now ready to race in the streets of Monaco this week. This is considered as one of the most prestigious F1 events in the current F1 calendar. With the improved performance of teams like McLaren and Ferrari, Monaco will be able to stage a great F1 race during this season as well. Welcome back to Total F1. This is our pre-race analysis related to the Monaco GP. But before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. A Grand Prix event was held for the first time in the streets of Monaco in 1929 as a concept of the cigarette manufacturer Anthony Nogues. His idea directly received the support of the members of the Automobile Club de Monaco. With its great success in the pre-championship era, it became a part of the first ever Formula One championship held in 1950. Since its inception, the event has been held 80 times. Circuit de Monaco is made up of 3.337 long streets that wind around the city of Monte Carlo. Drivers have to go 78 times around this iconic city to cover the total race distance of 260.286 kilometers. Currently, the fastest lap record is held by Lewis Hamilton, as he set that record in the 2021 season by completing a lap within 1 minute and 15.650 seconds. This year, the Monaco GP is scheduled to be held on the 26th of May, following the traditional Grand Prix format. That means the race weekend will be composed of 3 free practice sessions, a qualifying session, and the main Grand Prix event. One of the most notable things that we can experience during the 2024 Monaco Grand Prix is McLaren's Ayrton Senna-inspired yellow, green and blue full-wrap livery, which is going to be introduced with the aim of paying tribute to the legendary motorsport driver who died 30 years ago due to an accident during the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix. Even 3 decades after his death, Senna is still considered the most successful driver in the Monaco Grand Prix history, as he was able to win this event 6 times before his unfortunate death. Apart from that, Senna is also the most successful driver ever to compete under the McLaren racing brand, winning the driver's title 3 times and the constructor's title 4 times. According to the latest weather reports, interruptions from the rain are expected on the first 2 days of the race weekend, but the race day will be a totally dry one, allowing the drivers to reach the full potential of their cars. On Friday, good sunshine with a slight breeze is predicted. However, the probability of rain will remain at 20% and 11% during FP1 and FP2 respectively. Temperature is expected to fluctuate within the range of 13 to 19 degrees Celsius on the first day. Generally, the situation will remain the same on the second day, even though the probability of rain remains at 9% during FP3. It will rise up to 14% during the qualifying session, as the qualifying result is the most critical factor here in Monaco to decide the final outcome of the race. The interruptions from this wet weather will play a significant role in the outcome of the race. However, the probability of rain will remain at 0% on Sunday, and drivers will be able to unleash the full potential of their cars on dry track conditions. But there will be a slight rise in the maximum temperature on the race day, and it's expected to climb up to 21 degrees Celsius. But the gentle breeze, which is expected to blow from east to southeast, will create a more comfortable racing environment for our drivers here in Monaco. The narrow streets of Monaco offer a unique set of challenges to the drivers, as well as engineers, as everything should be within a minimum error range for a better outcome at the end of the weekend. Talking about the challenges and key factors for success here in Monaco, Haas team principal Io Komatsu said, "Monaco qualifying is everything, driver confidence is everything, track time is everything. So you really can't be messing around with car setup too much. The challenge is, you have to get the car set up right before you run, if you like. If you send the car out and the car setup is not right, you can't spend 15 minutes in the garage to change the car, because that 15 minutes is track time lost. Between runs, you should really be getting the driver to look at the data, see where they need to improve, and then get them out as soon as possible. The engineer's challenge is more about start setup having to be in the ballpark, and then once you're running, just focus on giving drivers confidence. He added further, explaining the most essential things that need to be done here in Monaco to achieve success. Monaco is normally famous as a downforce circuit with more 90-degree corners, which is the nature of a typical street circuit. So cars should have low and medium speed cornering capabilities to handle those track conditions smoothly. It is the responsibility of engineers to adjust the configurations of the cars to fit with those circuit requirements to yield the optimum performance. The one-stop strategy is the most famous one here in Monaco, as long as the race is not affected by rain or any unusual scenario. Drivers can start either with medium or softs, depending on their preference. If someone chooses to go with mediums, then he must take his hards between laps 20 to 25. The scenario is a little bit different for drivers who start with softs, as they have to switch to hards between lap 15 to 20. The main intention of using softs at the start is to cement a better track position at the start, with an extra pace advantage. However, they have to manage their tyres more carefully in the latter part of the race than those who start with mediums. The inverted options are also available, but they are less famous, as Haas didn't give any advantage at the start and are difficult to overtake, even though there is an advantage at the latter part. During the last race in Imola, Lando Norris closely challenged the championship leader Max Verstappen for victory by demonstrating a good pace throughout the race. The Briton was beaten by just 0.725 seconds. Apart from that, Norris was able to clinch the victory in Miami as well. Now, the McLaren team possesses a good pace that can directly challenge the Red Bull drivers, and they have only a few things to do to match their pace with the Milton Keynes-based squad. The performance of Ferrari also can't be neglected, as Leclerc was able to clinch a podium in the last race behind Red Bull and McLaren cars. The performances of Sergio Perez in street circuits also can't be neglected, as he is a former winner here. As the pace of the RB20 doesn't play an impactful role in the layout of Monaco like other circuits, Verstappen is not the clear favourite here. So his teammate, Ferrari and McLaren drivers have the ability to challenge him in Monaco. But the performance of drivers like Hamilton and Alonso, who are past winners here, also can't be forgotten. But the shortage of pace in their cars relative to the top teams doesn't cause a big issue in Monaco. What are your predictions for the Monaco GP? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula 1 news. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.